Good morning. This is Sherry Hart, the Associate Director of Tactical Media at NDN Collective, and we are live at Columbia University at Hamilton Hall, where students have taken over Hamilton Hall, the administrative office building at Columbia, in solidarity. They recently had an encampment and still are holding down that space. Students received documents from administration today asking them to remove themselves from this space, and we are trying to get as much of a view as we can because those who do not have IDs are not able to enter the property.
Good. Yes, that's where we're at right now. I can show you a little bit of the Hamilton sign. So it's Hamilton. From what we're hearing, they took over this building, deoccupied it, I think as they were saying. You can see there's cameras everywhere. We walked around here earlier, a very camera-filled place. There's a few now NYPD officers. Earlier when we were here, these officers were not here. It was just a bunch of different security, rent-a-cop sort of folks, like Apex, there was United, there was some Simmons folks or whatever, who are all kind of stationed around, but they've been replaced now with actual NYPD officers, who, again, we were here maybe an hour and a half ago, and they weren't here. And you can see over here we have some more officers roaming around. People in the white usually are the decision makers. And right now, I assume they're probably going to bring more and more forces in. They're not going to really do anything right now, but there's like their presence is here. We got some more press showing up. And yeah, let's just keep it live for a little bit. Thanks for joining us. And again, we know, I think in California right now, there's the deoccupied building. I'm not sure what the way that the students are talking about it, but they're taking over space there. And the police are threatening to arrest like 200 police officers, different vehicles, and they just threaten them with rubber bullets. That could be going on right now. I don't know. I saw it. It was about to occur. The threat was there, and people were organizing, saying there was a student-led movement, that the community was invited, and faculty was invited to participate, but the decisions were being made collectively by students. And yeah. So we're just going to keep this live for a little bit and see what happens. I'm just going to aim it this way. You can see it looks like a roaming picket out there where the students had a longer lens. Didn't bring it with me. It's not with me. But anyways, that's fine. Yeah, so let's jump in the chat. Maybe live's late. I don't know who's up late. Let us know if you're watching. And yeah, let's keep the camera focused here. And again, if you are wondering, we are on West 116th Street in Amsterdam, where there is a few police officers now. And like I said earlier, they were not here. It was a bunch of different private security firms providing security by being present, it looked like. And they're everywhere, too. It's like all around these buildings, there's a bunch of different sort of security that's been hired to show that they're there. But yeah, so let's keep going. Oh yeah, so there's more police officers are showing up now. You can see over here some more vehicles are coming. And so yeah, so I assume that there'll be like more and more police officers being pushed this way. But right now, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 12, 13 police officers just kind of hanging out. Yeah, so again, it's real late here. It's East Coast time. So I'm not sure where people are watching from. It is, let me look at a timekeeper. It's 1:39 in the morning. There you go. That's when this happened. And tomorrow it looks like here in New York City there's going to be a bunch of marches all over the city as well. And like flood the encampments, like support marches are being organized. We're going to try to go to that as well while we're here. Yeah, what up? Savage Classics in the chat. We have a press person on the inside. I don't know. A student press person, they can come talk to us. Again, if there's students watching this feed, I don't expect you to come over here. You all look real busy. Again, so I think probably 40 minutes, maybe an hour ago, students who are within this encampment, again, we're in Columbia University, encampment that's really been gaining a lot of traction, kind of like kicked off this international now movement of student encampments to protest the genocide going on against Palestine. And these folks just occupied, or deoccupied, because of the language they use, Hamilton, right here, this building I'm right next to. And if you look out there, they're actually just holding space. So it looks like they're doing like a roving picket. And it looks, I don't know how many students are there. They're way over there, I'm over here. But it looks like a bunch. It sounds like a bunch. And you can also see like some of the lights were flickering on the inside of the building. You can see people were like in there doing stuff. Who knows? This is the Columbia encampment to stop the call for like disclosure. From my understanding, okay, the student movement, all the camps are different. From my understanding, they're calling for their universities to disclose where they're invested in and demanding they divest from war companies that are engaging with the Zionist state of Israel, and they're calling for a stop to the genocide. These students today have been here since forever. I think earlier today they all got notices that they've been suspended. So at like 2 p.m. today, there was a threat that they're going to basically, like, if you're still here, there'll be consequences. People are still here. And then there was all sent notices to their student emails that they have been suspended, from my understanding, from what I'm seeing. And so they're still here. And also that's been going on across the country as students are receiving like threats from their administrations, or also like different emails. Basically being like, you're no longer going to be able to graduate. You've been suspended for a year. That happened in Minnesota when people were arrested. And right now in California, there's an encampment that's facing vicious police violence. And they are also... Oh, you got a banner that's coming out. You get to see the... Yeah, I got you. So this is the building that was occupied, or deoccupied. I got to work on it. Free Palestine. This has been hung out the window. And so there's students in this building now.
Oh man. No good footage of this.
So again, we're in Hamilton. So like the press scrum out here is going to get more and more intense. And I'm in it. I'm part of the problem. But you know. Hang on here for a bit. Okay, so let me see. We see the description. There's a lot of information as well. And again, we just rolled out here because we heard this space has been liberated. I don't know how they want to say it. Deoccupied, I think is the language they're using. It's the administration building, from what we understand. And again, I don't know why. I mean, to apply more pressure. I don't know. Much speculation. I can't talk to anybody who like actually knows the reasons why they did it, but they did it. Somebody organized to do it together. People wanted to do something together. They did something together. But again, there's also this encampment in California, Polymet. If you can look it up, drop it in the chat. I know that they are facing it right now. People have been holding buildings there for a bit. Have already repelled the multiple police incursions, and it sounds like there's another one that's being really highly organized today. Yeah, so there's not much interaction with the press at all for a lot of these encampments. And this person, you know what?
You want to say something for local media?
Okay.
I'm also from the National. I'm not going to be local media at all. Okay, no problem. I can tell you what's going on if you want to know that. Am I not on camera? I mean, I'm not a stud. Like,
That's up to you. I mean, whatever. You can tell me what's going on. I'll have to film it.
there's a bunch of students inside the Hamilton Hall, 50 by 50. There's about a couple hundred students outside of it. And there's about probably another 30 students in the
All right,
lobby.
cool. Well, it's going to take a minute to get there, but we can go there. Okay, so there's two main entrances. We're at one of them. You can see there's like more people kind of gathering now. Again, small police presence. And there's more people rolling in now. So as we're here, more people are coming. And so we're hearing there's going to be people on the other side, maybe more, who are chanting. So what we got here, again, like people are coming, showing up, they're hearing this happen, they're starting to come out. And you can see like there's some police officers on the phone. And so they're trying to discuss what they're going to do. For now, this I assume will stand like this for a while. As many of you experienced.
Hamilton Hall, Inns Hall, in honor of all the martyrs.
So yeah, so the building the students saying that they changed that now. They're saying the it's called HINS.
They want people here on both sides, so we're good, okay? Right on. They're listening to us right now. I told them look this way, they didn't hear us, so pump it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Students, make us proud!
Students, make us proud!
Columbia, back down!
Columbia, back down! Students, make us proud!
All right, so we're gonna keep doing this over and over again as more and more people come. So this building right here is Hamilton Hall. We're in Columbia University in New York City. Columbia's the protest encampment's been here for a long time, kind of helped ignite this international sort of movement of protest encampments led by students. They took over this building. It's now Hinds Hall, H-I-N-D-S, Hinds Hall. They've renamed it. You can see there's a banner. It's hanging off here if you're just joining. So it's Free Palestine, but I'm not going to deal with I'm not going to go on the street. So we got, I feel like people are just coming now, it feels like. At different places. I understand there's people on the other side. Again, you're watching this on the Indian Collective. My name is Lorenzo Serna. I am the Director of Tactical Media for the Indian Collective. I'm here in New York City. This is coming to amplify. You can see in our description of this movement to stop this genocide in Palestine. to get universities to disclose and divest. Basically, students want to know where their money is going. Don't want to go into bombs and war. And as you know, like the current administration has, I guess, what would you call it? The government of the USA has approved like sending more and more money to Israel, the Zionist state of Israel, weapons, and at the same time they're saying like they shouldn't use this against civilians, even though it's been being proven over and over again that's what's been happening. There's like reports of mass graves now with people's hands are tied up. All this stuff is really hard to hear. We're going to keep going through it. And from my understanding, the International Criminal Court is looking to allegedly charge some of the people in charge of Israel, and the United States is trying to like block that or get in the way of it. Basically, I think today the speaker, the press person, like mentioned that the International Criminal Court doesn't have jurisdiction or something like that, which is like funny because it's the International Criminal Court. But here we are. So we're bringing him out here, folks chanting. So it looks like we have some ACLU observers now out here. Again, I don't think anything is about to happen. Just based on the police presence, it's just there's not enough for them to really do anything, and they'll have to coalesce any sort of forces to make any move. I'm sure they'll probably try to negotiate something first. And so it looks like the students have moved back. I don't know where the encampment is on the other side of this fence. I have no idea. Can't see it. But again, they're not letting students in. That's something going on in a lot of different spaces. It's like the gates are being controlled so people cannot go into them to support the encampments.
Divest! We will not stop, we will not rest. Disclose! Divest!
And so it's hard to like really know who to talk to because these folks are here to support. The students are inside holding the space, and so it'd like be nice to be able to talk to people who are inside about what's going on. And so we're just gonna kind of chill here for a bit. Let's just listen to the chanting. I'll look at the chat, see what's going on, but I don't see us moving anytime soon. So if I can refill, I can recap what's going on again a few times if we need. Hello! Good to see there's people on the other side. We can. We might walk to the other side so we can check what's going on. If we do that, it's going to be like not this for like 5 minutes. So we're trying to decide what to do. If we try to check out the other side to give you another view of what's going on, or we stick here. Alright, so we're going to walk to the other side. Again, this is going to be a walk. We're going to see the streets of, I guess, outside Columbia. I think all these people. Is there any press liaisons or anything right here? No? Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright. We're going to go check it out. So, yeah, so what we got here, this is the building. You can see there's the banner has been hung, not dropped, hung, I've heard. And yeah, I can see there's a bunch of flashes in here, so there must be like a a quad or something in this side where there's a bunch of people right now. Of course, we can't see them. That's fine. And so, yeah, we're going to walk around a block. This is not going to be the most exciting moment for you, but that's what's happening. So, welcome to it. Again, we're in New York City, outside of Columbia University, where this encampment's been for quite a while. Facing a lot of opposition from administration, from police, from local folks as well, who are trying to engage and agitate in multiple different ways. Oh. So we're heading down here. And that's sort of agitation seems to be going on across the country. Like there's been multiple people who are showing up to try to disrupt what's going on or infiltrate, cause reactions. Pretty common. Just give me 1 second. Excuse us. Pardon. Good day. Everyone's doing great. Good day. Anyways, there's walking. Sorry, I was trying to look at my phone. So it's saying police made to make our children feel safe, not arrest them. Dozens of folks who are trying to stop the genocide have deoccupied, as they're saying, a building at Columbia University. Infinite lives. I hate Thomas on the shouldn't they sleep. I was, in fact, about to go to sleep. No, they weren't. Turns out. But yeah, there's supposed to be a march tomorrow. We plan to be there. A lot of speculation in the chat, some of that might be considered humorous. Yeah, okay, so we're almost around the corner. And we're just going to see the other side. So I know, this is the most exciting. We got 2 ambulances right here. So Columbia University Emergency Medical Services. So again, those are stationed here, I assume. Recently, because again, we were on this road maybe 2 hours ago. There was nothing. There was no idling. There was no idling ambulances. You know, for sure. I can guarantee that because I was literally here mentioning the different sort of dedication that different security guards seem to have about their job. See, apex the top. We're almost the other side. Yeah, sometimes a live stream is a walk. We go on a walk together. So I appreciate you. Thanks, relatives. Yeah. The Palestinian Youth Movement page on Instagram's live. Yeah. And then it's like, I always like to point out, here's like all the cameras that are around here. Like, it's wild. There's hundreds of cameras on this building. Here's a Party Bus Express. I don't think that's here for this, but it's there. So, lots of cameras.
Don't even expose you like that.
So we're almost to the other side. And we might just end up walking to the other side. This is how it works. Just walk back and forth for a while. Sounds like there's an announcement on the inside. security. So you hear students like cheering something on the inside, and then as you go around, you're getting like snippets of radio chatter and all the different security guards that are kind of just stationed around in different locations. And again, earlier, like all the security guards are just different private security firms with different sort of levels of experience, I assume. We have walked around. Let's do this more chill. So we walked around. Pretty much chill. Hello. Are you with the student press?
Student radio, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do you know if there's anybody who can do statements or anything about what's going on the inside?
From, you know, who? Like from organizers, from admin?
I mean, organizers, preferably.
I don't know. I think I'm not sure right now.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Thank you for your time. So, like, a lot of the student journalists, like student newspapers, student radios are really the people who are covering this from the inside because they have access to their community. It's something we talk about a lot. Yeah, it looks like there's more lights down over there. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to head to the other side. I'm going to keep my feet up. We're walking together, so let me see if there's any questions here. Okay, so there's a lot of different security firms. There's an Apex. There's, I don't know who that person's with. Say it's staff, security. Some more student press. Oh, we can want to go that way? Alright. This is the radio, student radio, WKCR. So if you want to listen to what's going on, there's a good chance you can probably hear it there. Hey, we're literally going for a walk, so just bear with me. All right. Let's walk around.
Walking around.
All right. I can read the description we wrote. Here we go. So if we haven't had time to go down there and hit that see more, which I'm believing is probably true, I'll let you know what we wrote here. So again, tomorrow there's like an emergency action, flood the encampments for Gaza. Let's say go into like all the different encampments, or I don't know if all of them. It might be a not truth, but CUNY, NYU, the New School of Fit, Columbia, and CUNY. So I said 3. I don't think we're going to be on that whole thing. Just to give you 100% truth. And so we have another entrance here. And this, you have some NYPD officers now. A van. And these are new things. Alright, so this is a real walk. We're just on a walk. Oh, let me get back to reading this. Alright. If you're just joining, I am walking around Columbia University to get to the other side right now. That is what you've joined for. If you go a little bit earlier, you'll see that there's actually more information. There's like students have taken over a building here. Took it over maybe like 12:40-ish. Then we came over here, and now we kind of checked that out for a bit. There's a banner hang, not a drop. They hang banner. We hang banners. Don't drop them. Okay, so we're live at Columbia University in New York City, where hundreds of students, faculty, and the larger New York community defend the Gaza Solidarity encampment have defended today. After the university there's a threat of disciplinary action, including suspension if they did not disperse and clear the area. Oh.
I'm going to make sure we don't.
Sorry about that. What the hell is going on? New York. Yeah. New York. Okay, so press conference, it's way clear. So if they did not disperse and clear the area by 2 p.m., which it's way past 2 p.m., it's like 12 hours since then. At 2 p.m., it sounds like they all got like suspensions, or threatened with suspension, or got letters with suspension, they got suspended. They said they weren't going to leave. And they established the first camp April 17th. And since then, at least 17 encampments have been built across campuses to demand to disclose, divest, defend, and declare. Something you'll hear a lot from a lot of media and a bunch of people. They'll be like, we don't know why they're doing this. Why? Why? You know, but like literally they've been saying it all over the place. They have their own social media feeds, their own platforms. They're like, this is why we're doing it. Their chants tell you why they're doing it, you know? And so it's just like really, really terrible reporting all the time. It's like if you show up and just like listen to, oh, hey, I know why people are doing this, because they're telling me when they chant. And their social media feeds about the encampments, literally that's all they talk about. So anyways, disclose, divest, defend, and declare. Disclose is like they're trying to get universities to disclose where their endowments are invested in. So, you know, these universities, these legacy universities, also like universities, have these large endowments of money that they try to just sort of like use to create more money by investing in and stuff, so that way the university will exist for forever or whatever. Anyways, it turns out that those investments are in like weapons manufacturers. If I can find, you know, some people have gotten some universities to disclose where they're invested, you know. I think there's some university that closed recently that they're invested in Chevron, even though they had said they divested from Chevron. So disclose is a big one. Like once they disclose, they want the university to make a plan to divest that money from different like war profiteers. Like students are like, hey, I don't think that my money, my tuition should go to be buying bombs to bomb other people. Like, that seems bad. And we would prefer that didn't happen with the money that we put into your schools. Yeah, so we're almost around the corner. We'll get back to the front here. Defend. I don't know what they're defending for. They're trying to defend the encampments and declare a ceasefire. I think they want all these different schools to say it was a ceasefire. I don't know what declare stands for, so I don't want to mess it up. So, yeah, the Palestinian Youth Movement live is the centers. See the description there. Divest all finances, including the endowment, from corporations that profit from Israeli apartheid, genocide, and occupation in Palestine. Complete transparency for all Columbia's financial investments. Amnesty for all students and faculty disciplined or fired in the movement for Palestinian liberation. And then if you're like, why are we here? Indian Collective has a position paper. This is from that position paper. The right of return is land back is the position paper. When Palestine is free, we are all free. Although our peoples come from different nations and geographies, the struggles against settler colonialism are the same. Not because we or our struggles are the same, but because settler colonials share playbooks. So it must be and will be our commitment to support calls to action when they arise, expanding on the history of solidarity our people have had with Palestinians, and holding our communities and leaders accountable when they make pro-Zionist, pro-Israeli, and pro-settler colonial statements. And you can read that link down there if you want to know more. Hashtags NYPD, check it out, I guess. At Columbia, if you're on the Twitter, still call it Twitter. And there's a bunch of links, related stuff. In Austin, Texas, today there was a giant, I think it was Austin, Texas. In Texas, there was just like a giant police action, lots of violence. So we're moving back. But I might take this feed down eventually, because this might be all that we're able to do. I just showed you everything. We just walked you around the building. We showed you where the banner is attached to the building, where it has been taken over by students. And yeah, and there was just in the places we can't go. So let's go walk back. It's a longer walk. We're almost back. There's a long walk around this way. But now you have the full picture, I guess. So there's West 118th Street and Amsterdam. Amsterdam is right this way. So the streets are that way. And then like directional, like east-west streets run. North-south. The name streets are running. All right. So now we're back to kind of where we started. If you're here at the beginning of the stream, which is 116th, West 116th in Amsterdam, if you're out there in that Google map. I think we're to the east side of Columbia. I don't know. I turned around, I guess. Alright, so we're just gonna hold here for a bit. This is what it's like. We're just gonna wait here. Nobody wants to talk to the press, so we're not gonna talk to anyone, doesn't seem. We're just gonna sit here. Yeah, everyone's watching. We are going to keep this live for a bit. Go ahead, drop the information in the chat if you want. Also, be aware there's probably a lot of people sharing a lot of disinformation. We are here. This is live. It is sort of happening and unfolding for you. But yeah, again, we're on the outside of the fences. They don't let folks who aren't students into the fences, it sounds like. And we're going to move a little closer so we can see through the fence. So I don't know, you probably can see them better than I can. You can see there's a group of people right here. This is the building that's not Heinz Hall that was taken over by students right here. So we're just gonna keep it here for a second. Again, you're watching this on the NDN Collective. My name is Lorenzo Serna. I am the director of tactical media here. My pronouns are they, them, I'm Chicane. And thanks so much for joining us, relatives. We just wanted to bring you to the different encampments. You've been hearing about it, I'm sure, on different news channels. And just to show you what's actually going on, what people are actually talking about. You saw that we talked about the divest, disclose, divest, or like trying to get the endowments to tell where their money is actually being invested. Student money saying they don't want their money going to sort of machinery. It's just going to murder people somewhere else. And they want genocide in Palestine to stop. I just bring it up because I feel like when you play this on the news, it's probably all this like disinformation. People that sort of like saying nobody knows why they're out there. They're pretty clear. I think we've been doing multiple encampments now. Northeastern we're at the University of Minnesota as well. Now we're here in Columbia for a bit, or in New York City outside Columbia. And we didn't know this was going to happen. We were actually getting ready to go to bed to get ready for this big march tomorrow. And then we heard that people had gone to a building here, so we got ready to pop that out. And now we're live for a bit. I'll step it back so you can see the crowd of folks that are here. There's chanting solidarity with the students. Just trying to let the students, there's people and supporters outside of here because they are in there. This gate is a real gate. So that's what's this kind of guy out here. Again, it's like 2 in the morning. I'm gonna say there's more police vehicles. Oh, I would say there's a lot. You know, maybe why. We definitely have 3 different white shirt people. Communicating. So I can American flags. Yeah, so students are going freely in and out of that building they've now claimed. And people are just sitting out front and it's chilling. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe talking, being friends, talking about what they're doing tomorrow. I don't know. They're just sitting there right now, hanging out. And yeah, people are out here, supporters, chanting. You can hear people saying, we want the students to hear that we're out here. And so that's why there's ongoing, so that way there are people inside this fence, because there is a fence. Oh no, there's people out here. Again, I might take this down soon for a bit. I'm not going to go anywhere, but I just feel like I'm just staring at a wall. But it's up to you, I guess, if you have ideas. You want this feed right now. This is your time to declare it. If not, I'll probably take it down for a bit. I feel like we've seen everything that's been going on. We saw that this building that's taken over was called Hamilton. There's the student radio. There you go. Look at it. There's the hope, the reporting of hope of the future. Go get them. Respect. And that's this Hamilton Hines Hall now. That's what we're hearing it's called in honor of the martyrs. Let me check my chat. Let me tell people so they know I'm on. Yeah, the comments are going to be pretty varied in there, so just prepare yourself. There's not like we can't like filter anybody. They're just going to be coming in. And again, I would definitely check any information that's being shared there with questioning eyes. Where did I get?
We'll never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
So we're surrounded by people chanting right now. We're just going to hold it here so you can listen to them chant. You can see the students on the other side with their new building. And we'll see. We'll go from here.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united.
Yeah, I think that people should look at the history of protests in the United States before they start talking about like occupations as being this thing that's never happened before. The occupation of Wounded Knee, to bring the occupation of the BIA, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, happened as well. There was a whole movement called Occupy for a little bit. And so, just take a look at the history of the United States, how people have tried to get free, what they put on the line, what they risk, and you'll see that people are still on the same line, and you're just not really super informed. I would just look it up. Take your time. Oh yeah, condolences for those that are lost in the heavy rains. I know, I assume it's climate change. Climate change is everywhere. Again, I see somebody talking about the things that have been taken over by the communists. Again, this is something like all the rhetoric that's kind of repeated is just like the same repeated rhetoric. Anytime there's any sort of movement of young people who are trying to organize for liberation, the first thing it's done is to disempower them as though they don't know what's right or wrong. I think it's probably important to listen to the youth, the future of everything. They're saying that genocide, hey, not so good. And so, again, it happens every time. Turns out nobody can ever do anything on their own. There's always somebody who's informing them. Oriented them. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Not to be, I was nice in the chat. I'm not really super engaged with it. Again, we're just kind of watching all these people on the other side of this fence, listening to the chants. So I'll go ahead and just do that. Also, I think also what's really important to notice is there has been since April 17th this ongoing encampment here in Colombia. Everything around it is just, people is going on about their day. People are out on dates. It looks like people go out to eat. People are coming back from bars, and then this is also going on at the same time. All of the world still exists. It still happens at the same time. I'm going to take this down soon. Just letting you know it's going to happen. Again, this is the Indian collective. You can hit that follow, share. I think this is the student journalist. Puerto Rican flag, there's a Palestinian flag.
justice, no peace. Then they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace. If they don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
All right, y'all. So we're going to try to read the information off the internet here as we're sharing. Oh, I'm live right now. Let's talk to people online. I think 5 officers with like 2 commanding officers hanging out. Very not engaging with anyone right now. Again, that's not been the case in the past. I'm just explaining what's happening right now. All right, we're gonna take the feed down. Let me recap what happened. We'll do it for you, so that way you don't have to go watch the whole thing again. So we're going to bed in real time. That was what was happening, and then we heard that this building right here was taken over by some students. It's called Hamilton Hall of Medicine. It's an administration building. The students have renamed it this Heinz Hall. There's a Free Palestine banner right there, just hanging out. Since then, we basically just watched students doing a roving picket for a bit, chanting inside. You can see people are gathering on the outside. And then we walked around the whole building. So there's a whole walking part of this live stream where nothing's happening. I definitely would go check that out. And then we got to the other side. It was much the same.
Watch the students live stream on Instagram. They're live on NYCPYM.
NYCPYN? All right. PYM, NYC, PYM. Oh my God. It's in there. So if you want to go see what that looks like, go to NYCPYM. You know what I'm saying? That was blurry here. Over there, it's not. They have a live feed on the inside. The students are posting what's going on the inside. Definitely go check that out. We're going to take this feed down and just be alive, I guess.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks everybody for being here again. My name is Lorenzo Sedana. I'm a director of tactical media here at the NDN Collective. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Chicane, and we'll be here on the streets tomorrow in New York City. We're outside Columbia right now. We're going to take this feed down. Definitely go check out NYCPYM on Instagram to get a view of what the students are seeing. And yeah, let's keep following. We'll be back here tomorrow. We'll probably be live in a few different places, I'm pretty sure, over the next few weeks. So let's keep following.